One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
The ferry, it's the last boat tonight.
I know.
Are you supposed to be on it?
I know.
But what are you...
How am I supposed to sail away into the night knowing I'd never see you again? Now, dear husband of mine, you haven't been completely honest with me. See, I was heading towards the ferry and I realized why you'd insulted me. You were driving me away from my own safety. It's not gonna happen.
You have such a beautiful face. And such a deeply stubborn nature.
Back in Crag so soon, Miss Saybrook.
Thank you, sir. I lift the glass to my mouth. I look at you. And I sigh.
Oh, please. I've had enough Yates and Blarney to last me a very long time. Right now, all I want is answers.
No. No answers. You should have sailed off this bloody rock on that bloody boat. Should have thanked your stars that you don't know more.
Well, how convenient for you. But that's tough. You get me involved in all this, whatever it is. You get me involved with you, whoever you are. And my coming back is trouble to you? What did you think I'd do when you kissed me like that and then told me to go away? Just disappear meekly? No, you see, you picked the wrong wife, Patrick.
Depends what you're looking for, I suppose.
No, I'm looking for the truth. I deserve it, and I expect you to give it to me.
I wanted to tell you, but I thought she had enough sorrows in her life. She doesn't need mine, too.
Why don't you just lay it out for me, and then I'll decide if I'd rather not know. And why don't we start with who you really are?
Well, for starters, I am Patrick Thorner. But while I think that the second law of thermodynamics has to do with heat, motion, or something like that, I can't swear to it because I'm not a physicist.
No, I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
There's no doubt reading Yates when they were trying to teach me physics.
What do you do?
I teach poetry and literature at Trinity College, Dublin.
That figures. You know your poetry and you're very good at fiction. Was it true what you said about your girlfriend who died?
Her name was Siobhan. And I wouldn't be here. Never would have set foot on this blasted piece of jetsam if it hadn't been for her. Come with me. I'll tell you why I can't let Siobhan's death be for nothing. I thought I knew everything about her. But I didn't know her heart, not really. Didn't know there was a cause she was willing to die for.
Had you known her long?
We both taught at the same college, and we were dating for a couple of years. And last summer, she went on her holiday.
Alone?
Yeah. Siobhan wouldn't have it any other way. She was annoyingly independent. Said she was going hiking. On a long track to clear her head, she said. We said goodbye for a couple of days, and then she left, you know. When the fall term started...
No, Siobhan.
No. I knew there was something wrong straight away. I called everyone I could, you know. I called her friends and her family, and I called the hospitals and the police. No one could tell me anything. And then I thought, you know, maybe she got lost hiking, you know, so I was going to report her missing, and that's when I got this, what do you call them? You know, the lads got him from the girl stateside in World War II.
Oh, dear John letter.
Yeah, that's it. She felt that we weren't meant to be, she said, you know, and that she wasn't coming back to college to teach, she said, and that she was certain I'd understand, she said. Well, I certainly didn't.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then I got a phone call from a mutual friend in Belfast, and he said he'd seen her. You know, he'd seen her going to a hotel with another man. God, I was blind with jealousy. And I went to Belfast, and I found the hotel. And I broke into the hotel room, and I just waited for her. I just sat there, and I waited. And I waited. And I waited. She came in just before dawn. She wasn't steady on her feet. She was staggering almost. And I was about to make a joke about her being drunk, and she kept trying to tell me something, you know, but it wasn't coming out right, and I was getting angry. And I said that I was going to leave and that she should just sleep off her drunk alone. And then I saw she'd been shot twice. Even after she fell on her knees, she kept trying to walk. And I said I'd go and I'd call an ambulance, but she said no, she kept trying.
Hey, you don't have to keep telling me this if you don't want to.
Her lungs were... She sounded like she was breathing water. And she finally got this. She took this piece of paper out and it was spattered with blood. And she gave it to me and she said to go to Inniscrag and to give the music to Eamon Quilligan.
Quilligan? Special branch inspector?
I didn't know who he was. Never heard of this bloody place. I just thought, you know, she was talking from the pain and the loss of blood and... What did I know about Inniscrag and the bloody special branch?
Did she tell you anything else?
We heard sirens. And she said to get out before the police came, but I couldn't leave her bleeding like that, you know. But the neighbors must have seen her come in all torn up as she was and must have called the police, you know, and then... No! And then she died. I knew she was dying, you know, but when finally she went so quiet and so still.
I know exactly.
I got out of there just before the police came running up the stairs, and I came here to Inniscrag.
And you found Inspector Quilligan?
No, I didn't find the sudden inspector. First time I saw him was when he found us, you and me, and you know the rest.
Well, then who are those other men chasing you?
I don't know. Quilligan says they're with a group called the Men of 21. I don't know who they are. Probably terrorists or something.
How did Siobhan get involved with them?
Well, I'm told that she was an agent with a special branch trying to stop them. Looks like they stopped her first, didn't it?
She didn't tell you?
No, she couldn't have done. Quilligan told me. But Margaret, I still owe it to her to do as she asked me. All right, I can't let this be some bloody nightmare that's just gonna fade away. Not that I ever could.
Why did Inspector Quilligan say that you'd be the bait? I mean, what for?
Well, apparently the Men of 21 still think that I got the music that Siobhan gave me. Damned if I know why. But they're willing to kill for it. So I agreed to be the bait. Well, actually, the music is the bait. I'm just the chum they throw overboard to draw the sharks into it.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
I'm so sorry this happened to you.
Be sorry for Siobhan. She's the one. You know, I've been so concerned with doing what Siobhan asked me to do, and now that there's no Siobhan, there's nothing.
hardly slept last night. Maybe you should try to get some rest. Not sleepy?
No. I'm too busy wishing.
For what?
I wish I were a physicist. Maybe then I could understand time. And maybe then I'd understand why all the months I've spent with Siobhan are now just a flash blink of an eye.
No, for me, it's just the opposite. I feel like it's been a century since I've been at home, med school with Dylan. It's only been a couple weeks.
But it's those weeks that... Nothing.
What? Go on.
That's the same few weeks that I've known you. But that's not the feeling I get. I can hardly remember not knowing you.
Yeah, but tomorrow I leave. We'll never see each other again. Time will pass until it's like it never happened at all, like we'd never met.
I doubt that'll happen. But if it does, and I will, then time is my enemy.
Did time just stop just then, or did I imagine it?
It happened again, didn't it? Maybe we can make time stop.
Just for tonight.
Wait. Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. I'm your wife, remember? At least for tonight.
I am looped in the loops of her hair.
More poetry?
You just be glad I wasn't reciting poetry when we were making love. I I wasn't, was it?
No, you weren't. I was listening. I would have known if you'd done that. What's it from?
I whispered I'm too young. And then I'm old enough. Wherefore I threw a penny to find out if I might love. Go and love, young man, if the lady be young and fair. Ah, penny, brown penny, brown penny, I'm looped in the loops of her hair. Oh, love is a crooked thing. There's nobody wise enough to find out all that is in it. For he would be thinking of love till the stars had run away and the shadows eaten the moon. Over here. I whispered I'm too young, and then I'm old enough. Wherefore I threw a penny to find out if I might love. Go and love, young man, if the lady be young and fair. Ah, penny, brown penny, brown penny, I'm looped in the loops of her hair. Oh, love is a crooked thing. There's nobody wise enough to find out all that is in it. For he would be thinking of love till the stars had run away and the shadows eaten the moon. Ah, penny, brown penny, brown penny, one cannot begin it too soon. Penny, brown penny, brown penny, one cannot begin it too soon.